You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2.
We have learned what this sign is, of course. We've learned what this sign is, and we've learned what this sign is. Okay? But you have another sign here. Up till now, you've only seen it on the math drills that I sent you. Those square pieces of paper. They have the tablets on the front, the answers on the back. Well, here's your new sign. This is tablets backwards. We call it interés. So, and again, probably you've already figured this out on your own because you're smart. But let's talk about what we have here. How many ants do we have in that picture? We have 10 ants, right? Let's have them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 ants. Okay? Now, the question is, how many groups of 10 do we have? ¿Cuántos grupos de 10 tenemos? We have 1, right? We have one, there's 10 ants, but they're all in one group. So how many ants do we have? 10 times 1 is 10. 10 ants. And one group of 10 ants is 10 ants. If we had 2, it would be 10 times 2 is 20, right? But we don't have 2 groups, we have 1 group. Okay? So this is how many groups of 10 will they make? They'll make 1 group. So you have 10 ants, and you have 1 group. And then it shows you this. And it wants to know what the answer is. Here's the question. If we have 10 ants, and we want to split them up into 10 groups, how many ants go in each group? Well, the answer is 1. Right? You have 10 ants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we want to split them up into 10 different groups. And we will have 1 ant in each group. See how that works? Okay. So this sign here means divided by. In Spanish, we say entre. Okay? So you see this sign here, it means entre. It means divided by. 10 divided by 10 is 1. We have 10 things, and we'll put them in 10 groups. That's 1 in each group. Okay? So going by your, here's one, this one's going to try to us. You might see this here. 15 divided by 30. 15 entre 3. And you have 15 things, and we want to put them into 3 groups. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay? Here we have 15 things, and we want to put them into 3 groups so that every group has the same number of things in it. So what do? Well, we just start taking these and putting them in different groups. One group has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This group has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This group has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See that? It's still 15 things. We split them up into 3 groups, and every group has 5 things in it, 5 puntos. Do you see what they're asking you? Okay, that's what this sign means that you see on your math paper is. Okay? And like I've said, most of you have probably already figured this out. So let's take a look at your question there. It says 10 divided by 10 is one. We said that one group of 10 and 10 ants. Then it says 1 times 10. This is, we want one group of ants. We have one group of ants. We have one ant, and we're counting them. We're putting 10 ants in one. We're putting 10 ants in one group. Okay, 10 ants in one group, or one group of 10 ants is 10. We said this before, right? Okay. So here we have 10 ants, and we're putting them in one group. One group of 10 ants is 10. If we had 2 groups of 10 ants, if we had this ant and 10 more ants, if we had 2 groups of 10 ants, that would be 20. If we had 3 groups of 10 ants, it would be 30. But you already know this, right? Any number times 10, you just take that number and stick a 0 on the end. Okay? So on that subject, how many leaf cutter ants in all on this page, this part here? Well, we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. There are 40 ants there. There are 40 ants there. But what they want to know is how many groups of 10. And you can see on this picture, there's one group here, one group here, one group here, and one group here. So how many groups are there? There are 4 groups. So there are 40 ants. There are 4 groups. So we have 40 ants, and we want to put 10 ants in each group. Our answer is 4. Because here we have 40 ants, we have 10 ants in each group, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of ants. So we say 40 divided by 10 equals 4. Or in Spanish, 40 entre 10 son 4. And down here it says 4 times 10. 4 times 10, how, if we have 4 groups, I want to put 10 ants in each group, 4 times 10 is 40. Okay? When you are multiplying by 10, say 6 times 10 is, you know what to do? You put that 6 there, and you put a 0 at the end of it. 6 times 10 is 60. If you're dividing by 10, you just take that 0 off. You can say 60 divided by 10 is, you just take the 0 off, 6. You just take that 0 off there. 6. Okay? So just to make sure you're getting it, let's do, we'll do this first group here, we'll do together. We have 0 times 10, 1 times 10, 2 times 10, 3 times 10, 4 times 10, 5 times 10, and 6 times 10. And then next to it we have 0 divided by 10, 10 divided by 10, 20 divided by 10, 30 divided by 10, 40 divided by 10, 50 divided by 10, and 60 divided by 10. So what do we do? Well, first we have 0 times 10. Well, 0 times anything is easy. If I have nothing and I want to put it in 10 groups, how many groups should I put it in? How many will I have? Well, nothing, right? Because I have nothing. Here I have no candies. I have no dulces, and I want to split them, and I want to put them in 10 groups. How many candies do I have? Nothing. 0. 0 times anything is 0. 0 divided by anything is 0. Okay, so that's easy. Then we have 1 times 10. How many 10s do I have? 1 10. So 1 with a 0. 2 times 10 is 2 with a 0, 20. 3 times 10 is 3 with a 0. 4 times 10 is 4 with a 0. 5 times 10 is 5 with a 0. 6 times 10 is 6 with a 0. How easy is that? Okay? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm counting in tens. This is why you had all that time spent in kindergarten and first grade counting in tens. This is what it was getting you ready for. Now let's take a look at this. Ten divided by 10 is what? If I have 10 things, I want to put them in 10 groups. I just take that 10 there and get rid of the 0. So now I have 10 divided by 10 is 1. 20 divided by 10 is 2. I'm just getting rid of that 0 there. 30 divided by 10 is 3. 40 divided by 10 is 4. 50 divided by 10 is 5. 60 divided by 10 is 6. I'm just getting rid of that 0 there. That's all I'm doing. Okay, do you see how that works? It's not that hard. Okay? Okay, so that was this part here. Now you see if you could do this part here by yourself with the information that I just gave you. Okay? Give it a try. You can do it. You just have to think. Okay? Turn your brain on and use it. So you can go ahead and do that, and when you're done, you can move on to your English class.